I was way louder than I thought it would be. Move my chair. Alright, I don't think Gravy's gonna show. So I am first, but change the scene. And now I'm gonna process check-ins. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do the usual. We're gonna stream top 8 and then just like a couple of rounds from the ones before that. Can I DQ everyone by you so you can win by default? Dylan, you want to graduate that badly? Dylan just wants to collect those degrees. Just like he wants all the degrees. Chiro, you'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. I have faith. I think everyone's gonna do well. You get a uni GED. Dude, Magnus, we're gonna actually have the uni GED tournament for all the uni beginner tourney dropouts that like dropped out because they never graduated, but they got to the point that like they weren't really beginners anymore. I actually want to run that. That's gonna be the first uni tournament I run that I participate in a long time. I'm gonna get bodied by like Omni, but alright, let's see. Brackets finalized. Who do we wanna... Oh, we got some good ones. I think from round 1, we're gonna do... Actually, let me switch off the music and go to the game sound so you guys can tell me if it sounds alright. I know it's probably a little bit low right now, but just let me know. Sounds fine so far. Dude, Magnus, I like made sure my computer was updated and everything this time. So we're gonna do Spaldo versus Sig and Rowlet versus Nickle. And everyone else can play. That's true, double Narm, but I think those are going to be 2 really good matches. We got a lot of Narmaya on some bracket today. So we'll start with where did it go? We'll start with Spaldo versus Sig. Narmaya favoritism? Honestly, I forgot they both played Narmaya when I picked it. I was just looking at the names and I was like, oh, I think this will be like a good matches to watch. Yeah, this is a very, very, very solid bracket today. It's definitely a little bit smaller, I think, because of the Strive beta, but I'm really excited to see the matches that we got shaped up. We have a lot of really solid players. A lot of people have been grinding. That's true, Mina. I mean, there's a chance you could be playing an Narmaya. It's a very, very, very real possibility. Also, aside, I'm gonna be home this week starting on Thursday. It's gonna be so nice to run tournaments from like my desktop instead of this like I have to post a picture in Discord of like the setup I'm using right now and how cramped it is on like this tiny table. Whole new world. I'm gonna get a stream deck so I have the little buttons instead of using my phone. Sig, that's the ultimate OS. It can be used as defense or offense. If you win, I don't even play this game. If you lose, I don't even play this game. It's perfect. It is literally the perfect phrase. Strive tilted me so bad, Sig. So bad. I was playing Leo, and everything was going good until everybody realized all his buttons were unsafe. And then everything was just pain and suffering. The last day was just me getting bodied. And now I learned I gotta play Soul. All right, there's Spaldo. I'm not sure if Maze Thighs is Sig. I'm gonna assume it's Sig. You guys are good to start. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you haven't already, hop into the Matcherino and use that code. It's 50 free cents, goes a long way. The more codes we use, the more we get. And if you do the sponsor quests, the higher the value of our codes. Let me know if I need to turn the game sound up at all.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, ooh, nice anti-air. Oh, that converted. I didn't think he was gonna get a combo. Pretty nice corner carry. Oh, the boot, EX boot. Just pushing his way out. Nice sweep. Damn, just straight into the DP. Safe jump cross up. Oh, wasn't using the block button. Oh, yeah, just match out on that. Spaldo just bullying Sig back into the corner. Oh, I like that. Those little fake out charges. Oh, yeah, that's why you gotta use the block. Dude, I feel like they're both playing a little gorilla today. Oh, the mash. It's already double typical Wednesday night fights. Well, I always start with $20 out of pocket. Oh, full screen boot into fireball, EX boot. Is it looking a little slow to anybody else? Like the frame rate or something is low? Yeah, spectator lag? Okay. I'll try and fix it after this one. They don't seem too affected. I think it's just me. Yeah, it's slow. Let's see if that makes it a little better. I alt-tabbed right now to change a setting. But I'm gonna change something else after this match. I'll just full screen footsies with the boot. Yeah, I'm sorry about this.
Believe in victory.
Whoa, I don't even know what happened there. Damn. Okay, I might have to reboot the game then. Like, I feel like that's what's happening. It feels like it's... Yeah, somebody won, but I don't know who. Damn. Yeah, it's gotta be the 40 FPS bug that you mentioned. I'll have to reboot after they play this game. No, blocks the DP into a punish. This will kill. I unfortunately can't update the score.
Down. Battle 2.
Engage. Yeah, it is chugging right now. I don't know why. EX boot, EX fireball. Stig just smashing out after that almost every single time. Low poke. Oh, I think Sig wanted to grab. Was connect. Oh, big punish. Oh, didn't get a follow-up. Okay. I thought that was going to do way more damage than it actually did. Sig 2-0. Okay.
Finish.
All right. Let me restart the game if people are saying that that could be what caused it, because it looks like it's running really badly right now. I'm gonna give it a quick restart. Yeah, that did like next to nothing. Restarting it super quick. You played it much better than last time? That's good. All right. Hopefully this fixes it. Yo, that's progress. You're cursed to face Narm. Also, losers can play as the matches fill up until top 8. So Davey and Shiro, you guys can play through. Sorry, give me a second to reconnect and make the room again. Give Gran a laser? Why a laser? What's up, Nickle? I'm gonna change one more option really quick. You know what? Let's just change it all down a little bit. Yeah, that makes it better. Tone it down. Yeah, I'll call round 2 in a second. I just want to get this back up. All right, the room should be back up. I know we're running at 60 FPS now. It's up in the corner. Oh, you're fighting him again. All right, we got Rowlet on player 1. We just need Nickle, and we're good. I don't know how you guys always end up playing each other. There's Nickle. See that sweet, sweet 60 FPS in the top left.
Percival versus Narmaya.
I love watching Percival. This will be fun.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, nice little dash. Okay, kind of cheeky to take the buff right in front of Narmaya. I like all these little these light buffs. Just getting one stack. Oh, with the sweep, pushing Narmaya back. Oh, I think that was just a slightly late anti-air. Yo, Rowlet just like kind of forcing Nickle to stay on her by just taking all these buffs. Ooh. Into the corner combo. This will be big damage. Oh, scary. Narmaya has meter. She can confirm into some pretty big damage. Oh, command grab. That should be it.
You'll pay for this.
Okay, this is looking much smoother now. I think the restart was the call. Ooh, dash up, some pressure. God, Percival's got range. Oh, I just realized Rowlet swapped out the baseball bat. I'm liking the sword though. Yeah, stay in that corner. Oh, the dash into throw. I love it. Good attack. Ooh. I like that, changing the jump trajectory slightly. Plus frames. Throw tech. Nice block. I don't know if that was the block button or just like godlike reactions. Air to air just needs one more touch. Oh, hammers her. Round one, or match one to Rowlet.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Rowlet's playing real smooth today. I like how she's taking like any opportunity in dead space to just take buffs for Percival. Nice little clip. Oh, good mash out. Yeah, anytime Rowlet gets space, just buffs up Percival. Good DP. Yeah, Narmaya's just gonna try and poke Percival all the way back into the corner. Oh, I thought for sure Nickle was gonna throw there. This is not looking great. Good mash out. Ooh, empty jump low into the super. Great confirm. This should kill. Yeah, Nickle. I feel like Nickle normally goes for strike throw a lot more. But he'll get there. He's warming up now. One more round and he's tied up the set. Full screen footsies. Nice grab. Oh, good DP. Let's go. Into the low. Oh, I just got caught trying to walk back a little bit. Nice anti-air. Stand up. The trade. Problem is Percival's got way more health for trading. Ooh, the overhead. That's it. Nickle ties it up. 1-1.
I could feel the fervor with which you shoulder the responsibility.
I love that. Frame 1 rematch from Rowlet.
See now that you use your flames to light the way for the masses.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Plus frames on plus frames. Oh, throws out of the corner. Okay. Interesting. DP. Oh, I love that charge. Just abusing it. He made into the low.
Down.
You'll pay for this.
Rowlet, one set away. Not one set, one round away from taking the set.
Engage.
Plus frames. Oh, nice throw. Now Nickle's starting to bust the throw out. Oh, I don't know what button Nickle tried to hit there. Percival's most... Oh, no, they're all coming back. I was going to say most of his specials are on cooldown. Nice throw. Nickle trying to get some of the strike throw going. Oh, just clipped by the low. Nickle's got to be real careful here. Oh. Yeah, DP. That should be it. Rowlet takes it 2-1. Really, really strong showing from both of them, but Rowlet was just on point. That was really, really good stuff from both of them. Damn, that was nice. Let me update the bracket really quickly. Nickle not out yet. Very well could see Nickle back on stream. Nickelback. Oh god. Now I get why people said a Nickelback joke. Unintentional. Alright. So let's pull up people we haven't seen. So we'll do Magus versus Magnus and Langston versus Umbi. I mean, we gotta get the classic. And then everyone else can play theirs through. Let's go, Megas. So this is gonna be Charlotta versus Bubs. I like that we have Megas in here now. We get to see Beelzebub. Bubs is my character of choice to play, so I'm stoked. Stoked to see what I can steal.
Beelzebub versus Charlotta.
Alright. We got Lali Akuma versus Beelzebub.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
It is a Waz special. Ooh, yeah. That controls so much space to open with. Oh no, Magnus just getting pinned down with projectiles. Gonna see that? Yeah, just DP that. Oh, just disrespecting the dive, even though it's usually plus. Oop. Oh, wait, that was inspired. That was a perfectly timed black hole. I think that Magus is just spacing the teleport abuse into super. Oh, that did kill, okay. I thought she was just gonna survive with a pixel. But I think Magus is just a tiny bit off with the spacing on the dive to make it plus. Yeah, DP. Oh, wow, okay. That anti-aired. So you can actually get a combo off of that if you teleport immediately after getting a charged medium fireball. Oh, anti-aired the EX dive. That's Bubs' best cooldown overall because it shares with his spin move on the ground. Damn. Magnus got the damage. Prism, I'll get to your question after the set. Oop. Yeah, nice sweep. Yo, Magnus is very good at shutting down that dive. He's definitely adjusted to it. Yeah, corner combo. Not gonna kill, but decent chunk of damage. That should be it. Oh, wait, is this gonna connect? Oh my god, I cursed it. I thought for sure Magus had it. Oh, Magnus doesn't get the punish on the DP. Oh my god. He's gotta watch out for Chip though. Charlotta, just any special is gonna chip Charlotta out. Same with Bubs though. Oh, that was so close. We almost saw just highway robbery.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Knockdown. Oh, I don't know how Magus didn't get a combo. Oh, I feel like he's connecting with the JU, but isn't getting combos off of it. Damn. Just a clean round from Magus.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, actually cleared that. Okay. Magnus is very good at judging the range on when that dive is going to be plus or not. Bro, yeah, keep her in the corner. Should get a combo off this. Straight into super. Just a pixel. Magus 2-0. Not a bad showing by Magnus though at all. You are the true mag. Unless he gets to run it back, you never know. Oh, you tried to SSBA the teleport? I mean, that would have changed things around for sure. Regarding your question of getting Strive versus Granblue, they're two very, very different games. If you're planning to play mostly online, I would say go for Strive, to be honest. Strive has much better online play. And if that's what you're looking for right now, I don't think you can beat it, to be honest. Granblue net play can be pretty bad, and Strive, especially because it's new, is going to have a lot more people playing at the start. So you'll get games really quickly, and you can get games from much farther away. Alright, let's jump into it. Umbi versus Langston. Oh, I don't know what button Langston tried to mash there. It's just when I'm talking.
Battle 2. Engage.
Is it really bad, Nickle? Is the game sound fine though? Game is fine? Okay. Honestly, as long as the game is fine, and the static isn't too bad, I'll probably just run with it. I don't want to like have to restart the stream or anything.
Believe in victory.
This will be the last week that things will be kind of scuffed though, because I'm gonna be home again. Like I said, starting Thursday. Oh, Lang struggles with this matchup in particular. I mean, Katalina's so strong. She's got great buttons, nice far pokes. Nice little buff. Yeah, I feel like Umbi's doing a very good job of kind of making it hard for Langston to press buttons. Oh, okay. Nice little poke, but not really a big anti-air punish. Yeah, Langston just kind of pushed back into the corner. The throw tech from Umbi. Mashes the low. Langston just like one poke away from death. Oh yeah, I could just chip out as well.
Battle 2. Engage.
Prism, I don't know if you played other fighting games, but if this is your first fighting game, I think Granblue is a very good choice as a first fighting game. It teaches a lot of concepts that'll carry over to other games very well. Oh, nice, the overhead. Doesn't get a counter hit, so no combo. Ooh, that cross up is nasty. Nice mash out. Oh, it doesn't convert though. Doesn't get more than just the auto combo. Oh, Langston's got to keep her in the corner. There we go. I don't think this is going to connect though. Nope. Oh, that drop. So unfortunate, and just like that, she's out. Overhead, poke. Katalina playing it very safe right now, as she should. Yo, that was tense at the end. Langston just clutched that out.
Battle 3. Engage.
Nice call out on the dash up. Oh god. I definitely would get crossed up by that. Good spot dodge. This will be big damage. Will this kill? Will she get the follow up? No, she was too far away. Umbi takes it 2-0. Umbi back in form. She took a small break from these tournaments, but she's looking really, really nice right now. Very clean from Umbi. Also, a quick reminder, and I'll post it in Discord as well, but losers should be playing through until top 8. So losers round 1 and round 2 should be playing as your games pop up. Let's take a look at the bracket. It looks like Mina and Sig are still playing right now. But so far, we have the winner side of top 8 mostly filled out. We're gonna have Umbi versus Rowlet, so similar match to what we just saw. Umbi's got the Percival gauntlet to go through. And then Magus versus either Mina or Sig. But while we take a second, oh, Mina just won. She beat Sig 2-1. But while we got a second, I gotta shield the Matcherino again. I haven't done a good job of it when I'm on my own. When I've got somebody else with me, I'm a master at twisting their words into the Matcherino. But honestly, it makes a huge difference if you do any of the sponsor quests or you use the code. The code WASD GBVS 12 gives 50 free cents to the pot, and it adds up. And I think we have, let's see, we have 32 more codes left, which is what, $17? And then if you do any of the sponsor quests as well, that adds to the pot. So I think in total you can add like roughly like $1.50, $2 if you just do all the sponsor quests and if you do all the and you use the code, which might not sound like much, but we've got 40 something people watching right now, and that adds up. But anyway, let's head over to the winner side of top 8. Give me a second to set up the bracket. We'll run Mina versus Magus first. We're just gonna run it from the top down. So this is gonna be, why am I blanking on her name right now? Oh my god. Metera. Metera versus Bubs. Narmaya hits like a truck. Let's all forget she exists. Yeah, I mean, she's nasty. Once she gets you set with those butterflies, I understand. I understand how he is traumatized. The only Meteras I've actually fought have all been like OD. I have no idea what's happening. I like hit a button and I just get like comboed until the combo limit kicks in and I'm like mostly dead. We got a lot of Percivals and Narmayas today. Oh, and it looks like Nickle, yeah. Now I get why you're in chat, Magnus. Mina, whenever you're ready, you can hop in. Yo, wait. Rowlet, I haven't seen that avatar in the lobby. That's sick. Wait, that's so cool. I have to get that. If it's even possible for me to still get it. Nice little bow from me now. I'm very excited to see you demo the bell.
Metera.
So this is interesting. Bubs is kind of like a pseudo zoner. I definitely think like he loses at range from
Believe in victory.
Metera.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, she can just fill the screen. Makes it so hard to approach. I know if you time it right, you can teleport to punish like a projectile, but he's a pseudo zoner. You can play him that way. I play him mad lame. Just out of range.
Battle 2. Engage.
That was an unfortunate teleport. Good throw tech. Into the anti-air. Sets the butterfly. It's gonna put Bubs in the corner. Oh wow, that corner steal was nasty. I haven't seen that from Mina before. Yeah, plus frames off the EX. Oh, Mina is looking pretty dominant right now. Good spot dodge. Magus also in just chip range right now. It's got to be very careful. I like that little 2K dive. Oh. I like the idea of just trying to throw Mina off with that point blink DP. Catch Metera hitting buttons, but it's yeah, and I get it. Sometimes like you just at the end, you're down, you're like, I just gotta go for it. It's now or never. If it had worked, it would have been genius. Like the throws. Nice. I think Mina read another throw there. Oh yeah, and so begins. It's gonna detonate the other butterfly. Yeah, just dive kick your way out of that corner. You do not want to be there. Plus frames. Good anti-air. I wonder when we're gonna see Magus cheese with the command grab super. Because he can definitely kill with it. That should do it. Mina's very patient and has very good reactions.
Battle 2. Engage.
Which is a very strong combination in a player. Nice with the throw. Good poke. 2L, yeah. Oh, that was really nice. But just gets grabbed and tossed right in the corner. Yeah, DP, get away from there. Grab, no. I can't believe that that beat it out. I thought the plus frames were enough that he could have gotten out EX Fireball. I think we're gonna see it jump up. Nice little trade there. Ooh. Magus just, yeah, command grab. There it is. There it is. He's got to be listening to the stream. You gonna block this or is he dead? Nice. Okay, let's go. We got a game 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I thought Magus had hit a button for sure. I was like, oh, it's over. Nice throw. I don't know how I feel about these DP reads. I feel like Magus is getting punished for them way more often than they're actually working. Oh, nice punish on the dodge. Takes a knockdown. Oh, okay. Should be pretty decent damage. It's one mix away. Or chip. Nice. That was a sick teleport to punish. Read that Mina was going to throw the fireball. Teleports in, just straight to the grab. That was so nice. I mean, Burglar, yeah, I play like a gorilla as well. Good mash out. Ballsy mash out, I'm not gonna lie. Catches. Oh, the EX, yeah, into the super. Well, this? No, okay. Oh. Yo, Magus takes it 2-1. I can't believe that throw whiffed. I don't know. The game has spoken. Chad is just as confused as well. But Mina's definitely not out. Just down in losers quarterfinals. But yeah, Magus makes it to winners finals. Bubs is solid. Bubs is a solid character right now. Stop the Metera slander. I don't think it's ever gonna stop. Oh, that bell is sick. All right. Let's move along. We've got Umbi versus Rowlet, which is Percival versus... oh my god, I'm just blanking on everybody's names right now. It's pretty late. Katalina. They come to me, I'm just slow. I'm slow today. Umbi kind of got the Percival gauntlet.
Katalina versus Percival.
I'm actually really stoked to see this. Rowlet was playing Out of Her Mind earlier. And Umbi was playing very solid.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, Prism, I don't really do a lot of stuff between the matches. I figure people, when they watch a tourney, just want to watch the gameplay. So for better or for worse, I tend to just fixate on that. Nice punish. Okay. Match into the corner, safe jump. Overhead. Rowlet just DPing out. Nice to keep. Oh my god. Real footage of gorillas playing Under Night right now. Nice grab.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, not Under Night. Oh my god. Sorry, it's midnight here. Granblue, Granblue, Granblue. Oh, I can't believe that whiffed. Nice little flash. Yeah, just poke into fireball, poke into fireball. Story of my life when I get into the corner. Good tech. Oh, I thought Umbi was gonna whip punish that. Oh, drops the anti-air combo. Rowlet can just chip out, yeah.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
There's been a couple scuff moments. Plus frames into the grab. Good spot dodge on the projectile. So for anyone in the chat who doesn't know, when you spot dodge a projectile, it takes longer for the cooldown to come back. So if you can, it's much better than just blocking it. Man grab, nice little combo. Heavily scaled because it's command grab, but still, like, as little health as Umbi has right now. Yeah, just clips her.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice poke. Yeah, punish Percival when he tries to charge up. They never see the fifth one coming. 5 2Ls. Ooh. God, you can feel how meaty that is when Percival connects with that. Oh, punishing the DP. Oh. I don't know what Rowlet was trying to read there. Probably expected Umbi to just come charging in with a button. But Umbi is pretty patient as a player. She is fine just standing back, poking, throwing fireballs. That just charges in.
Forgive me.
Very, very solid performance from Rowlet into winners finals. Let's take a quick look at the bracket. And actually, before I take a look at the bracket, I gotta remind myself, the Matcherino. We still got a bunch of codes left. We have 30 codes left. So that's $15. If you haven't already, you're new to the stream, you're watching, it literally, we've timed it. It takes 12 seconds to go to the link in chat and use the code. It just adds, it's free money. It comes out of nowhere. Adds 50 free cents. And while it might not sound like a lot, I'm personally a fan of giving people of all levels like a pot to play for. So if you got a second, head over to the Matcherino. Use the code WASD GBVS 12. That being said, we've got the loser side of top 8 all set. We've got Langston versus Orochi, and then Nickle versus Sig. Let me ping everybody. Oh, yo! Thank you, Creepy Sleepy, for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Alright, there's Langston. Orochi just joined. It's possible, Megas. You never know.
Percival versus
We've got so many
Soriz.
Percivals today. Orochi. Who knocked Orochi down into losers? Rowlet. Okay.
Believe in victory.
So he lost to a Percival to be sent to losers. Now he's got a. He too has to go through the Percival gauntlet. Yeah, it's half Percy, half Narm. Little dash blocking. Orochi's somebody who's been getting just more and more solid the more I see him in bracket. Ooh, nice, okay. Doesn't actually hit to give him stacks. It's looking like Percival might be Orochi's tournament demon.
Battle 2. Engage.
Good block. Takes Langston to the corner. I can't keep him there. Mashes out. Oh, just mistimes the anti-air. Oh, doesn't punish the DP. Damn, that was just a very, very good round from Orochi. Really good patience and spacing. Just kind of stayed out of Langston's range of all of his closer buttons and just punished every single time he whipped. They weren't massive punishes, but I mean, death by 1,000 cuts. Punish is a punish. Good match out from Langston. Oh, Orochi just bullying his way in. Overhead, counter, but doesn't take a full combo. Langston's got to be really careful here. So scary to try and push buttons when Soriz has him in the corner like that. Damn, the trade. Orochi takes the first one. Yeah, when you have a lot more health, you can just go for the trade.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I'm not tilted right now. You graduate. What we're gonna do is, we did this for uni, where after two things. One, when we have enough graduates, we're gonna do like an all-star tournament where all the graduates come back and play each other in like an invitational. And two, I think we might do what we did with uni and kind of open up like just a more open bracket for Granblue. People seem to really like it for uni, so I think we're gonna follow that same model. Yeah, Orochi just going for the trades. Oh, that didn't even trade that time, just swept him. Nice anti-air, doesn't get the full conversion. Granblue match fist them, exactly. Langston's got to play at real like solid right now. Orochi is one round away from taking the whole set and just knocking him out of the tournament. Oh, nice grab to punish. Let's go. That was a really, really nice grab. I was worried that he was already on his way to hitting a button. Oh, wait, that's sweet. Okay. Nice jump out. That fireball's so active to punish the spot dodge that way. DP. I don't know what button Langston tried to hit there. Oh no! Doesn't confirm off the poke. Soriz just got way more scary. Rip that shirt off. That's it. Orochi with the 2-0. Damn, Orochi slaying one of our many Percivals. Right. Orochi's very spooky in the corner. in all the games he plays. I've seen him play Dragon Ball. I've seen him play Uni, Granblue. He's somebody who plays a ton of games and just has very, very good fundamentals, patience, and a sense of spacing, which I'm envious of, just all around. Rowlet is the only one left. Oh, we have the Narmaya mirror right now. Nickle versus Sig. Alright, we got Sig on the player 1 side. Prism, thank you for that. That means a lot. Yo, Magnus, wow. 10 gift subs, 50 total? That's wild. Oh, no worries, Nickle. Take your time. Which sides? Oh yeah, they're all going right now in the corner. Oh, I see more people using the Matcherino codes. See how many we've got left in the meantime. Not bad. We only have 23 left. Yeah, everybody, Nickle, Rowlet, Cloaketeer, Zomblue, Space Crimes, LD Senpai, Blackened Galaxy, Sector S, Katie Snow, Hey Kaizo, everyone thank Magnus for the gift subs. They do, they show up, Red. There's Nickle. You missed Strive? It's because you played May.
Narmaya versus Narmaya.
Alright, I'm gonna say that this match is Narmaya favored. My dad joke of the day.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
We got Sig in the pink, Nickle in the blue. Oh, okay. Just clip Narmaya in the startup of her dad. That side switch. Yeah, gets the full combo off the counter hit. Oh, resets. Okay, let's go. That should kill. Damn, okay.
The first dream.
Player 2. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Nice grab. Into the DP. Whip DP, okay. Looks like we're gonna play the whole match in that left corner. Good sweep. God, that reaches from so far away. I like the little stance dancing we're going on right now. Oh, the whip throw into the full corner combo. Oh, not this time. Zig's like, I know that reset. You're not gonna hit me with it again. Oh, that's so bad, thanks. That's even worse than my joke. Why is the Narmaya hard to play? Because he's got the same normals. Literally just poking her way out. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie right now. I'm kind of not really sure what I'm watching. Oh, I don't think this will. Oh, it whiffed. I thought it was gonna combo, but just not get the follow up. I didn't think it was gonna whiff entirely. Although Nickle's still in a very bad spot. Yeah. I think we'll take the first game. What's up, Tool? How you doing? Nickle taking a second.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That was some of the most patient blocking I've seen all tournament. Good throw tech, okay. Are we gonna see the reset again? No, goes for the safe jump this time. Damn, yeah. Sig can afford to be a little more reckless right now. Can you just go for a trade just because of the health deficit? Although Narmaya hits like a truck, has her in the corner. Yeah, just go for broke. Even up that health. Will this kill? Yeah, she's dead. Never mind, she's just dead. Not even up. I wasn't sure if Nickle was close enough to get the follow-up, but the second I saw it go into it, I knew he was dead. Good mash out. Punish that DP. Into the sweep. Takes a knockdown. Just trying to push Sig farther into the corner. Is this gonna hit? Oh, nice dodge. I thought Nickle had hit a button. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forget which one is which color every now and then. Oh, drops the entire combo. Tragic, that's it. Sig takes game 2. No, Nickle takes game 2. God damn. I got the score right on the board, but I read it wrong.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Little standoff there for a second. Yeah, not really doing anything to force Sig to do anything other than just hold one. Oh, okay. Good reversal throw. That should be it. Oh, never mind, okay. Nickle's the English Narm? Okay. That's true, that's true. That's so quick. So quick if you're not ready for it. Just trying to react to that that EX cross up. Just rough. Good DP. Nice tick throw. Sub versus dub. Battle for the ages. I think we're gonna... Oh, I thought we were gonna see the reset. Goes for a throw. I would've gotten grabbed 100%. Oh, that should be it. Sig should take this now.
I won't stop till I've won.
2-1 Sig. See, Narmaya favored. Yeah, we kind of have one hell of a loser's bracket right now. I'm just I'm looking at who we have in losers quarters for a top 6. So first, let's just recap winners. Winners finals, we have Magus versus Rowlet. But then for losers quarters, we have Mina versus Orochi, and then Umbi versus Sig. So I'm honestly not sure who's gonna kind of come out of the losers bracket at all. Yeah, Umbi's cat. So we have Metera Soriz, which I'm not gonna lie, this matchup seems kind of rough for Soriz. And then we've got Umbi Sig, which is Cat Narmaya. So let's get Mina and Orochi up first. Mina targets you specifically every tourney. There's Mina in the lobby. Where do you think I get the money for the pot every week or every other week? It's all those under the table transactions with Mina. Rem actually does the seating for all these tourneys.
Soriz versus
Alright,
Metera.
Soriz versus Metera. I would probably not want to be Soriz in this matchup.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That sounds about right, Prism. That's pretty much my arc with most fighting games as well. Yeah, Orochi's gonna have to be so patient here. So patient. Oh no, the dodge for the cross up. Just literally timed that Orochi was gonna try and kind of like dash block his way in. He is pretty patient, but I feel like Metera has the tools to kind of reset. Although this is not where Metera wants to be right now. One thing I've noticed is that Mina in past tournaments has had a habit of kind of trying to jump and then use her JU to, I want to say assault, because my brain is thinking like uni assault, but just kind of like jump out of the corner, and she's pretty much stopped doing that entirely. So I don't know if they were just getting punished for it a lot and they decided to change things up, but the second I say that, we see it, of course. As if just to let me know they were still gonna do it. Yeah, but overall far less high jump steppers. Orochi, yeah, just I don't. That's it. Mina has very nice combos. Orochi taking a second. I would too.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Orochi's defense has to be on point. Oh, that clashed. Okay. Good throw tech. Oh, it doesn't tech the second throw. Now we got the twin butterfly set up. Got 2 stacks, but I mean, at what cost? Look at that damage. Into another EX butterfly set in the corner. Yeah, she's pinned there. That's it.
Battle 2. Engage.
It's a fine line. Orochi needs to be more aggressive to push Mina to the corner, but at the same time, if he just gets reckless, he's just gonna get clipped to death. Nice overhead. I thought for sure he was gonna throw there. Into a throw. Okay, let's go. Oh, just clips the startup of the anti-air. Very nice round from Orochi.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah, just walk her down. Spot dodge. Catch her pushing buttons. It's also, I feel like it's almost a mind game where Orochi has to be slightly variable on his dash up timing so that Mina can't just jump up and zap her away. Yeah. Literally corner footsies. See, good punish on the Zephyr. Keeps Metera in the corner. Although, like, with all this, she can just hold one. Oh, counter hit punish. That should be it. No. One. Orochi corner is very scary, but I mean both of them. It's pretty much a race to see who gets who to the corner first. Good defense. Oh, that cross up. I would have been clipped. Metera's in the corner, but it doesn't really feel like Mina's the one cornered. Nice mash. Into the overhead counter, so it gets a combo. Oh, it doesn't manage to punish the Zephyr out. Oh, it doesn't do the follow-up, okay. Spot dodges. Orochi has to be very careful here. Oh no, you can just get clipped out now. 2 EX fireballs, that's it. Okay. I think this is gonna... Oh, that connected? Yo! The upset. I thought the backdash was gonna end. I mean, always down backs? Okay. Orochi 1 round away from loser semis, knocking me out of the tourney. Although Mina's definitely not going down without a fight. Orochi's got an uphill battle right now to take this round. Little Zephyr footsies, okay. Mina getting cheeky with the health advantage. We gotta watch the Zephyr out. Yeah. Mina's been using that more against Orochi just because Soris's anti-air is kind of stubby. And just when Orochi walks too close, he knows that he can just kind of safely just jump up Zephyr. Nice punish from the dash in. Oh, crushes the overhead attempt. Zephyr, nice. Clips her. Soriz just needs to be mad patient here. Dashing up. Oh my god. Oh, I thought Mina was gonna spend some super meter. I think we're gonna see a throw. No, I would have gotten blown up just like Orochi. Oh, Mina just clutches it out 2-1. Damn, that was some really, really nice Granblue from both players. Orochi out, unfortunately, in 5th place, but damn, very, 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 very solid play from him. A very solid play from Mina. That definitely could have gone either way. All right, who do we have now? Umbi versus Sig. This is gonna be Katalina versus Narmaya. There's Umbi, there's Sig. Let's go for it. You guys are good to start whenever. Yo, we are moving through this bracket today. Also, apologies that I'm on solo comms. I expected Nick to be able to commentate with me today, as usual, and then he told me he could not last second. And so now all of you have to put up with me solo.
The fluttering samurai. That sword of yours. I've heard tell of how it dances in your hand.
I like it. Letting the intros rock.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, if you're interested, Rowlet, I'm not against that. Not you? I mean, send me any recommendations as well. Oh, just DP's the overhead? DP's the cross up. DP the game. Oh my god, how many DPs are we gonna see? Another DP. Here we go. Oh, nice grab. I like that. Cross up instead of buttons, just need to throw.
Such deadly swordplay.
Player 2, win. Battle 2, engage.
Good tech. Doesn't tech that one. Oh, okay. Safe jump. Punishes that. Let's see. We're gonna get the full corner combo. We're gonna get a reset. Oh, drops at the very end. I don't know what happened there. Umbi just gonna play the full screen fireball game, I think. Just content to sit there and just let the clock tick. Well, I mean, why wouldn't she? Yeah, I mean, exactly. There's no reason for Umbi to move. None at all. If Umbi can just sit back for 30 seconds. Oh, I see. I feel like Sig wanted to wait until the clock was down, just kind of come in, flip a couple times, then run away. Oh, the overhead.
I can't believe it.
That was robbery.
Player 1, win.
That was literal tragedy. With DP. Safe jump. I don't know how often these two play, but I feel like they know it precisely when to DP each other. Or they're just mashing it. There we go. Umbi takes the first game. Cat's buttons are so big.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
Umbi played in the past. She was kind of a staple in these for a while, and then she took a break. But she's been back for the last couple. There we go. Nice damage. Ah, okay, Magus, that makes sense. I can't believe that whip. Oh my god. Whip into whip into whip, let's go. Good mash out. Oh, Umbi's like, you're not gonna catch me again with the cheeky double overhead. Oh, I think this connects. Yeah, I think Umbi was going up for a throw.
Down. Battle 2, engage.
Yeah, Narmaya's slash comes out just a bit quicker than Katalina's thrust. Good DP. Yeah, stun meter. Takes the big damage. Nice. Empty jump into throw. I'm waiting for the Narmaya dash through. There it is. Just gets stuffed though with Cat's massive buttons. All right, Umbi
Deadly swordplay.
1 round away
Battle 3.
from knocking Sig out of the tournament. There it is.
Great.
Into the jump. Sig seems to love doing that now. Just kind of, instead of spending everything on the corner combo, ending a little bit earlier and trying to get a reset. I don't... That is very risky and very cheeky to just dash out and go straight into SBA. Like, it must have been something else. Yeah, I agree with you, Benin. It must have been a different input. There's no way. And a throw.
Witness the glory of our blade.
This is gonna whip.
Clearing away.
Oh, Cat can chip out here. I think we're gonna see a EX fireball throw. This is footsies at its finest right now. Whoa, I didn't even see that slash coming out.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Oh, goes up for the... Oh, nice jump in.
Great.
Good block. I feel like it's pretty safe to just expect Narmaya to try and bully out of the corner that way. Very, very clean round from Umbi, though. That was so fast.
Such deadly swordplay.
Battle 2. Engage.
Jumps in, yeah. Safe jump. And a throw, okay, yeah. Throws her out of the corner and then crosses back up. Smashes out. I'm surprised nobody didn't spend meter there. I feel like she could have killed. Now she's got to eat this. Narmaya has plenty of meter. Oh! Unfortunate.
That's enough. I'll have no more of this. Swords harbor the...
Umbi moving on. The loser semis 2-1. Also, Rowlet, I just responded in Discord. I didn't realize that they were available now. He's in VC right now? Okay. Cool. Let me hop in commentary and pull Spiral in. Spiral?
Hello, hello.
Hey, thank you for hopping in on very, very short notice.
No problem at all.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Bernie's moving along pretty nicely. Did you play any Strive this weekend?
Oh yeah, it was super fun actually. I only got to play like a bunch of sets with like a couple friends, but it was so much fun actually.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The netcode's really good. I'm normally in the US, but I'm in Europe right now, and I got to play with everyone in the US, which was very, very nice, because I can't do that on any of the other games I play.
That's super nice to hear actually. solid connection. Hearing about like people here playing from players from like Germany and having like solid connections too.
Yeah. It is. It is your Lord and Savior of Granblue versus Spiral. All right. What do we have now? We have winners finals. So we have Magus versus Rowlet. This is Bubs versus Percival.
Jeez, 3 out of
Yeah,
5
we're
too,
gonna
right?
run up, do winners finals, then we do losers semis, losers finals, and then grands finals. So that way losers don't have like a massive run into grands. Are you in the room to spectate? Or
Alright.
do you need me to
Yeah. I would prefer to get Discord stream, but I can hop into the lobby if need be.
I can do either. One second. Let me start up the Discord stream before you guys start. I think you should be good.
Looking good on my end.
Okay, yeah. Go for it. Spiral might have to be turned up. I can turn Spiral up.
Beelzebub versus Percival.
Oh yeah, hopefully I'm sounding better then.
Yeah, I turned you up a little bit.
Battle 1. Engage.
We're going into the first start. Magus versus Rowlet. Neutral player Black Flies come out, though we see the stack of Trauma come out, the nice block on the VMK's Caliber. Respecting the jump in though. Trying to get caught with break up, and a nice interrupt coming up with this Horizon to start us off on the first strike. Unisonic whipping out, and a punish going right into the mock. But we see the field come over from Magus to start off with. Reset it back to neutral, like Kai's Caliber's in the forward advance. Black Flies getting spot dodge and catching his forward momentum once more with the poke into it. And what an air throw coming over from Rowlet. Able to call it the Unisonic.
Oh my god.
Tick throw setup, early tick over from Magus, able to take his turn back with the EX Unisonic, resets it back with the Karma, and the tick throw setup into it. Nice and way to switch it back though. Clash coming out for it, trading out for it, doubles up with it from a second Clash. And that's going to be in favor of Magus. It's going to get it converted to the Black Sphere here. Catch him on the other side, no jumping coming over from Rowlet. See a stagger pressure out, Schneider coming out, gets caught out with the medium Chaos Caliber, starts off with walk forward, crossover on a nice time, Unisonic whip it out, and once again, not ready to block the 5M from recovery.
Battle 2. Engage.
Taking round 1, 5H. No, losing out to the Unisonic for round 1, but ready to plateau out of that 5H pressure. Reset it back towards the mid-screen. J-Shoot debated out, so what a field for it though. Rally will take back his turn. No mash, probably went for the throw there on the mix. Caught out with the 2M. Already pushed back to the corner. No super jump to get herself out. Let's see, reset it back. 5H. No, a bit too slow. Able to get the field out in time for the teleport. See, trading out though in favor of the Black Flies, and the Unisonic still remains plus after that. Into the Black Sphere. Not going to be enough to kill. Only has the Karma on standby though. Going for the overhead. Back throw off it. Caught out too close. 5H cancel into Jan Zundin. 2H whip. Not ready for the punch. And able to bait it up. And doubles up for it too. Not even get the full punish. For it though. That's the chip kill. And that's going to be down catching her. Trying to move. And we're going to round 3.
Battle 3. Engage.
I didn't mind wait his Caliber the round start. Spot dodge on the Black Flies. Nice call out on the Trauma. Pushing Rowlet to the corner. And an air convert off of it too. JU a bit too far to get anything. We see the pressure getting out. No medium Chaos Caliber interrupted out by Platsen. We got a safe jump coming out there into the tick throw. Stacks up for Jack and able to bait out the field. No full hit confirm out with the Horizon. Unfortunate for Rowlet, but still able to be safe. No, gets cooked with the Unisonic and caught up with the low 2. Will he cash out though? No, EX Black Flies burn for them. Safe jump after tries to go for a tick though. Gets punished out for it though. A bit too early on the timing. Jumped to 2H, not fast enough. However, what a whiff punish out with that 2U and catching him out with the Horizon as well. EX Black Flies and the burnout though. Oh, will he recover in time?
Nope.
No punish. That's gonna be enough for Retta Crone coming out for game 1.
That's one hell of a punish when you make him watch.
Yeah, but a great response. Looking definitely to throw him up. Had it at the right angle too.
Yep. That's one way to deal with dive kick.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be sent real in for game 2 here. Black flies to get the first attack. Nice bait out for it. The only light punish out with the Platsen. However, crossover still able to block out the Black flies. Block on the KS Caliber. Area in favor of Rowlet. Gets punish out on the block Schneiden too. Not too much reward for it. Gets caught out with the 5H though. 4 stacks of Charmary on deck. Nice call out on the teleport. And a delay. Try to catch out the pressure out for it. Able to jump out of the Mog with no punish out for it. Caught him out with the frame trap with the Karma though. 2M cancel on the medium Chaos Caliber. Area in favor of Rowlet is able to get 5M once more and able to bait it out once again. I guess he's got to take a bit of a breather on those DPs.
Yeah, he's letting them rip way too often.
Let's see if he's going to be able to switch up for a little bit of our bar in round 2 here. Jump forward the Unisonic, a bit too preemptive on the Platsen. Gets caught out with the 5H on Wake Up too. Pressure getting started, and we see the Avari coming over on Rowlet's side too. We're going to have a few stacks of Charmary come out though. Get clipped out with the Schneiden. Standard pressure off into it though. Nice check with the 5L, nothing too much gain from it though, but able to force its way back in with the Unisonic. Instead doubles up on area in favor of Magus too, and we're already back to the corner with Meter on deck for Magus too. No EX Platsen catching the run up button. 4 stacks on deck. Schneiden once again into the Mog. Not able to punish out though. Delays it out with the Unisonic. Able to take a turn back. Put an interrupt on the Karma though. Not going to have it for a few more seconds. Jump in. Nice interrupt on the Black Flies. And not too much for it though. DP out once again. This time hitting for the full sequence. No mix up for it. Schneiden punish out with the 5L. Once again, not too much for work. Actually, whiff over it. No whiff punish out for it. Luckily for Rowlet. You see, standard poker tries going for the steal, but Magus ready with the Arbari there. No full convert off of that 2M as we set it back to neutral. EX Black Flies burned out. And air in favor of Rowlet. Not be able to catch out the run of Exil. Unfortunate stuff. The nice spacious coming over for it. And looking to block the tick setup coming over for it. From Magus, catching him in the corner. JU trying to bait it out though into the field once more here. And caught Rowlet trying to move with the teleport. And we're going to round 3 once again. Neutral back though, clashing on the projectiles. Black Flies to keep her out of the skies. Blocks for it though, Soriz right in. One stock used, so gotta be careful with it. Unisonic once again, preemptive. Unfortunate. Tick overhead, and Magus respecting it actually. One stuck on deck and stuck in the corner. No, teleport out into the Unisonic, pushing Rowlet back into the corner. See the stand light pressure into the medium Chaos Caliber. And able to catch him out though. Will he cash out? Yes, the Black Spear. Good portion of damage. Still got the cooldowns to use with the frame traps on the EX Black Flies. JU punish out though. How's the full combo gonna go? No, misses out for it. Just looking rock to the hard knockdown afterwards. EMKS Caliber air in favor of no one. Rallied over to the corner. No, side swap once again with a teleport. 5H to keep out the Lord Strike. EX Black Flies spot dodge. All looking too good for Rowlet as the whiffs the Ryson's gonna get punished out with the empty jump low. Able to.
Is this generally Bubs or Percival favored?
It's hard for me to say it in that aspect because I don't play both like amazingly well, but I do feel like a lot of the pressure you could just call out with the like TK Unisonic or like.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, like it's super annoying. He has the DP to call out the Lord Strike if he's fast enough for it, and the pressure is generally not like able to catch out with it. Oh, what a nice punish over on the DP as you see. Takes it coming out there. Fair no one once again. 5M into the Soriz and it's reset back to full screen. And Rowlet's got a lifelink. Whip down the XL. ESON forces his way back in. Tries to stagger off of the autocom. Rowlet ready with the check. No full convert off of it, but still stuck in the corner. He's able to catch him out with the frame trap on the jump in. And just cashing it right out from the EX Black Flies.
Yeah.
Gonna need enough to kill off the Chaos Legion, but what's the setup? Nothing, just going back to the full screen. Being patient, I don't quite know what the life lead is. It might be towards Rowlet by a slight sliver, but I could change at a heartbeat. And the Black Flies charge up, getting interrupted out with the Unzoomed.
And that hits from so far.
Yeah, man, catch out the stocks. Interrupted out of the projectile for him with the Karma. That's gonna be first strike going over to Magus, push him to the corner. No, Rowlet wants to reset it back with the Platsen. So Ryzen whipped out there, but wasn't able to get anything with the Unisonic. Putting himself in the corner, disrespects the frame trap out with the with the flats and once more. Nicely done by Rowlet. Nice sizable life lead. Punish out in the Langson, but still looking too good with that air to air. See, pressure game started once more. EX Unisonic forces his way in. EX Carver to reset it back. And once again, the tick throw from that interaction. Teleport back in the corner. We'll see if he puts it back for it. The Schneiden block. Same thing with the Cascade. He'll get himself out. Not ready for it. And not ready for the wall bounce either. A bit too far for it as well. He's going to keep that spacing up though. No, ready for the EX Unisonic this time. And the jump up on the mat. Not quite meaty enough though. Hard knockdown with the EX Black Flies and a safe jump on the JU. Just go for a tick there, but a nice jump back on Rowlet. Too far to get anything more. Just see the pressure. Tick overhead. Back throw once again. Not going for the Abari, right? And the XCL actually getting punished out with the throw. Unfortunate for we're going to the third round yet again.
I don't think we've had a single game not go to the third round.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Keeping it back and forth though. Schneiden, what a call out for it though. Now she's gonna get out of it. Yes, on. Keeping this turn back to the corner. No, EX flats then. Safe jump. What's the setup? Strike throw. Strike into it though. Nice defense going from Magus. Crossover into it. And what an interrupt on the Karma here. 5L punish out in the trauma rate. Able to get the OP as well. Catching Rowlet trying to move out with the Lord Strike this. Set up once again. Put himself in the corner. We see Novar run up forward throw this time off of it though. Future jump trying to bail out the throw. Doubles up on it. Magus respecting both of them however. And tries to get out with the Unison. But Rowlet remaining stalwart on defense. And we push back to the mid screen. Meter on deck for both sides. EX Black Flies burn. As we see the Schneiden pulled out like Chaos Caliber. Back to the full screen. Projectile coming out the run up here. Just tries to press it out there. And Connor trying to move here. What the situation for it? Choosing to cash out right from the EX Caliber. And not going to be enough to kill though. We'll see it's just catching out at the low for game 3.
Both taking a second. There we go.
Get a bit of a breather. We'll see if it'll be enough for game 4. Vegas has the edge. Black Flies burn to punish out the trauma rate. Pressure about the air in favor of Rowlet. Doubles up on it too, able to catch it out. The stairs trade bait out DP of Magusheart with a throw. Disrespecting the medium wake up. And finally able to catch him out of the air with the Mog. The back door coming in here. 2U into the Chaos Caliber. See the spacing once more. Jump in, interrupt it. A bit too high to get anything else. EX Unisog into the tick overhead. And able to finally fight back with her own. Now to confirm a big chunk of damage. Still going to be living, however. But one good hit might call it out. And we see her right there. Call out on the Carver. Ready with the low and wolf. That's round 1 going over to Rowlet. Started. The Chaos Caliber able to get a stock and a jump and no full camera, but burns it out though and disrespects it. The block Schneiden with the flats and here. Next thing is turn them, catching out Rowlet with the low. See jump in and what a grapple jump coming out there, able to punish out the 2H air favor of no one, but Rowlet able to take the corner as a result. Goes to that VD setup. See if I put Bablet backs once again, catching him out with the throw. See the pushing a sword, spending it, going for the super once more. Black Flies not enough to kill. Yeah, there he's out for the lights into the medium. No Chaos Caliber to burn there and fix him out with the EX seal. Sequence EX flats there. Talks up. Reed. Schneiden to catch him out though. And we're already from corner to corner. Tries to go for the throw, but a nice good jump on it. And what a call out with the Abari. See the prone finish. We're tied up 2-2 going to the final game.
Final round pretty much every game and final game of the set.
Or game 5. Black Flies getting spot dodge. Both sides here. Patient in here. Jump in. Favor Rowlet able to get the pressure started. Magus taking his turn back though. Jump in punish on the light Chaos Caliber. Nothing gained from that tie up though. Able to catch it out this time. Goes for the tick though. Great switch up going over from Rowlet. Able to catch him out with the mash. Full sequence coming out for it. 5H though. No punish going for it though. And what a call out with a 2H. Able to get that preemptive this time. Empty jump throw. No, gets capped out with the field. And she doubles up with her own. Catching him out with a mag. And a reset off of the tick throw using the X seal into the low and wolf. And that's going to be Rowlet taking the edge in this final game. Once more, see Max can be able to bring it back though. Catching out the anti-air attempt out the Unisog. Able to catch him out though. Doubles up with it. Tick throw. See, it goes for the strike, the delay plat 10 come over for Rowlet, the jumps over on the other side, Karma to take the turn back, the MKS catching the low. Yeah, we see the GP disrespected out though, and what a hop over on the mock, this time punishing out the Unison. Reset with the Lord Strike into the EXEO, pushing him into the corner with the plat set. 4 stacks on deck on Doom Bird. Not able to catch him out. In favor of Rowlet. See the pressure getting started. EX Bird with the Schneid in too. Magus able to take his turn back. Missed timing on the spot dodge. Unfortunate stuff and choosing to cash it out though. A lot of scaling with the auto combo, but still a good grip of damage. Let's see the pressure getting started out once more. Tick overhead, catching out Rowlet this time. Not on the low though. DP preemptive for it. The Schneid not able to catch out the meaty, and the delay 2M tying it up. Going into the final round of the final game in here. Hater in favorite, catch him out the 1 sec on deck. They're respecting the Unisonic this time. No cancel out though, wasn't ready for it, but no full punish out with the 5-8. And Rowlet able to get a nice chunk of damage on their own off of that Soriz. And rested forward once again with it, backed up, and a nice sizable leap. Gets caught out of the air to air with the Unisonic, however. Catch him out with the low, no full convert off of it though. Whips coming out from both sides, not exactly really his gain. As he able to catch him out this time. You're not plus there, I'm able to ready for it though. Just out on the anti-air. Still to give him out the corner. No teleport coming out for it though. Spacing out the black flies. Nice spot dodge. And once again goes for the anti-air. Chooses to save out the meter. Doesn't try to go for it. Tries to go for a tick though, but just respects it out with a DP. Seal whip. No punish for it though. Reset it back to neutral, but Rowlet trying to pursue Magus towards the other corner. See there here. Nice delay on it. The preempted enough to block the Unisonic delay. See it, the frame trap into it. Punish out for the trauma ring. Then gain from it though, but a safe jump set up. And Cotter trying to move the full sequence. Doesn't choose to cash out though. Misses out on the tick throw. Not able to get a small punch, but interview in favor. No one putting Magus out in the corner. Nice DP to catch out the anti-air. And the black spear coming out though. And catch it out of the walk. No. Unfortunate.
I can't believe that got him.
Oh, that's gonna be, I guess, taking a 3-2 over Rowlet.
Yeah. Sending Rowlet down to loser side. Change it back to first to 2. We're gonna hop down to losers semis. We're gonna have Mina versus Umbi. This is Metera, Katalina. You should have lost that, or at least not won there. Yeah, Rowlet's still in this. Rowlet's in losers finals. They need to play either Mina or Umbi, whoever wins semis. Also, while we take a second for them to start up, just a reminder that we have a match Reno and we still have some codes left. So if you haven't already, you're new, you're just hopping in, click that link, use the code WASD GBVS12, add 50 free cents. I think if you do all the challenges and the code, you add like $2 to the pot.
Versus Metera.
Let me intros rock. Let's go.
There's much to be learned from master warriors, no matter the weapon they use. And you wield your own weapon like the best of them.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, starting us out, the crossover. See Umbi just trying to walk into the corner. Lion Channel lands knocked down. It's already not looking too good for Mina. We'll see if she's going to be able to keep her defense. See the whip button jump out for it though. No anti-air that we see. The chip coming out with the frozen blade and the enchanted lands. A bit of chip coming over on Mina's side and catch it out of the air. Push back towards the corner. Forward throw out there with the setup. We got single butterfly for the space control here. Catching him with a low tiger shot though. Misses out on the air tiger shot unfortunately. And that's going to be set up going over for Umbi, not too much gain from that sequence, however, but able to walk it back to the same corner. No, crossover getting punished out by 5M. We see a safe jump 7 coming with the Zephyr JH, the Grateful, and the high Tiger Shot burned as well for that hard knockdown. Meter on deck for both sides too here. You see the whiff out, able to catch him out with the low, no full Cabrera for that range, unfortunately. They see Mina just comfortably taking the full screen here. Gets clipped out with the Frozen Blade, but still in the safety. But one hit from Umbi could turn the tides instantly. EX cross burn, but nice punish off with it though. Not going to be enough to kill you here as we see it back and forth though. Mina willing to just take the lead for it though, as we got 30 seconds left on the clock and the 2M check coming over for Mina on round 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right there. See the air Tiger Shot. Butterflies for Stacey don't pop early. 5H standard stuff for the Metera. Super jump up. Nice defense off for it. Gets clipped out of 2M and resets off of that jump in with the tick throw. Nice stuff for it though. Reset it back. Umbi just trying to force his way with the Frozen Blade as we reset it back towards the mid screen. Crossover. No. Close meter punch and a nice counter hit. Convert coming over for a hit. Tries to stagger it up, but Umbi ready with the match. And a side swap here. Tries to go for a tick throw, but not a full punish out for it. Could have teched that. We see it. Press back from corner to corner. Meter on deck for both sides once again. Space control. Grateful actually clipping out the EX. Unfortunate stuff for it though. EX flies flop to space control. See it just looking to cover it, take out the spacing. Take throw coming in a clutch for Umbi though. We'll see what the secret's looking. Push from corner to corner. Late tech coming out that goes for the overhead. Nice guess going over for Mina that we see enchanted light burn. Crossover. Delay coming over for Roman Pressure. See it. Back and forth. One hit though. 5H is not looking to press at all here. Clash of the projectiles, beating enchanted lands. Check out with the 5M, jump in. Respect it. We see reset it back to neutral. Still advantage over to Mina on the life lead here. 2H. Nice block over for Umbi. Still has intersected afterwards. Mina enchanted land. We see the advantage going up for. Safe jab on the 2L, and that's gonna be simple punish to take round 2.
Battle 3. Engage.
We're gonna take the edge for game 1. Here, trade out the Great Fall in favor of Mina though. He explosive blade burn though, respected it afterward. So Mina stuck in the corner, counter hit confirmed though, a bit too early on the 5H, unfortunate stuff though. Gotta be a bit more patient, but he still got Mina stuck in the corner though. What a nice lay back for the double Zephyr in here. And a punch go over for the slide. It wasn't quite a punch, but Cotter trying to move. Tick through a setup off of it, but staggers off of it with another one. Catching out Mina this time. He doubles up on the strike. 2M punish into the Frozen Blade here. Too much gain for it though. And the raw Tiger Shot able to catch him out. The delay try to bait out DP, but Umbi ready with the check here. See double back on the Zephyr, putting herself back in the corner. Gotta be careful. The air in favor of me wasn't full ready for the sequence, but able to catch him out of the tick there. Set up towards the corner with the Great Fall. 5H cancel into the butterfly. See a check with it. No, a bit too far into the corner to get that rocking for it. Super jump able to punish out the 5H attempt. We're just gonna go right into Blades of Frost for game 1.
That's it, Metera.
Yeah, I agree. Spiral definitely has a big auctioneer energy.
It certainly made it hard to
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Just for it in game 2. It's the same battle start though. Run up, getting clipped out with the high Tiger Shot to start us off on the first attack. Hop over. I'm be trying to take it slow though, getting aired up a couple times, so that's not gonna dissuade him from hitting him out with a light enchanted lands. Gets caught out of the air though, wasn't able to block it. We see the full sequence of the match. EX enchanted lands for the setup. Fakes it out, goes for the throw. Nice early tech come over from Mina. Great Fall preemptively catch it, but no full confirm off of it, unfortunately for Umbi. Got stuck in the corner. Medium enchanted lands able to catch up the run up here. Tries to figure out go through there once again, but Mina ready with the jump out on the Zephyr. Reset it back towards the mid screen. Space to count for it. 5H getting interrupted by the 5L for it though, and gets hopped right over with the Zephyr. Full convert out with the EX Great Fall. Set up with it. Tries to get out of DP once more, but Umbi remaining stalwart in defense, not trying to hit out with the DP. Lion Chanting, let's get it out though. EX Butterflies burn with space control. 1 pop, 2 pop. You can see it press forward with the Zephyr J. Nice block on the double overhead, but Umbi still sitting on life deficit though. 5H ready for it too. Single into the tick. What throw range. I think pressure back though. 1 hit from both sides would be enough to close it out though. See the crossover coming in though. Yeah, respecting it. The EX Tiger Shot burn. Same thing with the Great Fall and the high one this time. Tries to go for the slide afterwards, but the enchanted lands coming in clutch. That's going to be putting Umbi on set point. Crossover, not afraid for it. We see Mina trying to go in with his effort. Doubles up on it, tries to go for something for it, but Umbi ready with the check afterwards. Messes up on the tick throw, however, and that's going to be the advantage over for it, though. We'll see gets out for it, though. We see that combo. No miss on this fight, but still plus enough to go for a setup on the Zephyr for it. Super jump, and what a punish out, though. Cash now with the EX Enchanted Lance and the Frozen Blade. Everything pops up for it. See safe jump into the tick. That's all stuff, though. This might be it for me if you can't give it up, the overhead. Able to block it out, though. Back throw, no. Early tech over for achieving him out, though. Just reset it back to the mid screen because of that stray hit, though. Trading out the Frozen Blade. Taking a bit more chip. Gotta be careful. And a 5H. Able to clutch out for Umbi.
That's enough. Metera.
Umbi's gonna go on to losers finals. Umbi, I'm gonna need you to step off for 1 second so I can just change the room settings to make it first to 3. Thank you. This is Umbi Rowlet. I think Rowlet's actually who sent Umbi to loser side.
That is correct.
You guys can hop on whenever you're ready now.
Yep. Back to 3 out of 5 for the rest of the tourney. We're getting the run back between Rowlet and Umbi.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she adjusts here. I think it was a 2-0 against Rowlet earlier.
Yeah, that is correct, yeah.
Percival versus Katalina.
To spar with the Lord of Flames. A truly rare opportunity. I shall burn this honor into my memory.
Believe in victory.
Alright, the intro's out of the way, let's get right into round 1. Being played off for both sides, back and forth. Enchanted Lance getting aircraft by the Onzin. They're expecting a jump in, ready for their late tech, but wasn't ready for the counter hit on the clothesline. Interrupt over on the Mock. EX wasn't really burned, but get interrupted out of the Enchanted Lance with the 5H revert. See more spacing out with the projectiles. Wasn't ready for the full whiff punch. Tries to go for the X seal, but the crossover coming from Obi, allowing him to get the whiff punch out. The tick, the late tech coming for Rowlet and disrespecting the pressure out for Mock. No, still plus there. See pushing it back from corner to corner. Full screen here, spacing out the Onzin. Then Mock coming out though, finally falling out with the DP, working on Rowlet this time, and able to catch up out the jump in with it. You want to mess up the block on the safe jump regardless. Advantage over to Rowlet. 5H though, no full convert off of it though. One other hit and ready for the crossover. Round 1 going over to Rowlet.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, once more. 5H, no. Got punished out and disrespected out. With the flats and 2-3 stacks on deck. Area in favor of Rowlet. Get him up the run up to X seal. Tricky stuff. Pushing Umbi all the way to the corner. What's the setup here? Able to catch him trying to move. Don't know if we'll see it out for it. He re-hit them. Another reset. Able to get interrupted out though. Stumbles up. We'll see all the cooldowns burn once again. Supposed to be there. Tries to be a DP. Catching it out with the delay, man. Even with the auto combo should be enough. We're going to a round 3.
Battle 3. Engage.
Back to the neutral. See Rowlet trying to come out with the large strike, not able to get out of reversal, but able to punish the jump and not too much reward for it, but a stack on deck freely. No punish on for that Enchanted Lance, unfortunately. See a step back, 5M, catch it around with the low Schneider, then nothing up for it though, Colin respecting. Press forward, medium Mock, they'll try to be like, not the DP, but I'm being remaining patient. Or trying to get out of the situation, stuck in the corner, but what a hit for him off of that into the Soriz, and a nice steady lead coming over on Rowlet's side. Enchanted Lance coming out, but this POW needs to bait out the reversal once again, but gets caught out of the 5M, trying to press forward though. Doubles up on it, no full confirm off of the Horizon, but it's not looking too good for Umbi. On game 1, he had jump in, no, able to bait it out though, and tries to double up for it. And a very nice delay throw coming over for Rowlet to take game 1.
To spar with
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, backbone. Same thing being played. 3 stacks Trauma Ray on deck. Not able to punish out the crossover, but still and able to get it out with it. 5H with punish up for it. Press for it. Fakes out the safe jump. Goes to the low. Rowlet able to catch it out though. But with punish, not able to convert into the enchanted lands. Resets pressure out the Mac. The late throw. Once again catching him out though. And able to bait it out. He slaps and burned it well, no combo. We see Strawberry coming out, that messes up with a meaty setup. Unfortunate stuff for Rowlet. He gets caught with the overhead though, no full cover off of Umbi, remaining patient as we reset it back to the neutral. Enchanted land is still available for it. Here on deck to both sides. We see the Frozen Blade come up though. Just need a bit more chip in with it. EX Frozen Blade burned down. Try to catch him out the Schneiden, but too far on the other side though. Luckily not too much reward for it. He gets caught trying to smooth with it. Still life lead going over to Umbi. Gotta be careful with it. Once again, back to the full screen. Crossover for it. See it burned up. Back to Trauma Rays on deck. 5 minutes. Starts poking out with the Soriz. We're managing to put. You just see a bit more chip coming out for it though. We'll get hit from both sides. Now for sure here. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock as well. He's gonna block it out. The EX holding coming out though. Crossover. He set it back. This thing's sitting here looking for it. We get it. I don't want to read on it. Schneiden looking for it though. Just waiting for the dash to come up. Alright, nice on Umbi's side though. See, she's gonna be able to keep it up around 2. Trade with the blows. Advantage over to Umbi though with that life lead. You see if Beam Chan lands able to finish 5H though. Gets caught out with the plat center. 3 seconds Trauma on deck. Able to block it out this time. No hit confirm off that 5M. And able to get out of the corner because of that JU. Caught out the frame trap, like confirming the Soriz and catching it around with a low and trying to move too. We'll see gets out for it, the one hit. And this could tie up the round count. X-Seal into the lower wolf once again.
impossible.
Battle 3. Engage.
Out the engage. Now looking to keep the pressure though. Able to get first strike, interrupting out the enchanted lands. What a call out with the 5M. No full hit confirmed there. Not able to catch him out with the 5M once again. Schneiden catching out the low run up throw. Late tech come over from Umbi. Gets caught with the overhead. And the Abari come over. As forced to turn back with the exposed blade. Rowlet expecting. I'll catch him out with the 2U low as well. You see cancel into the Untin. Expecting out into the overhead and the throw. Nice sequence coming over it though. And gets caught out with the cheeky setup off of the Trauma Ray. That's Rowlet going to be taking a significant edge 2-0 so far.
To spar with the Lord of Flames.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
He's going to be able to bring it back on this game 3. Super jump. JU to try and bait out the interior, but nice awareness coming by Umbi. Not too much gain from it though. Schneiden smart dodge, able to take his return back though. 2M, gonna get a bit more, and what a bait on the 2H, catching out the grappler jump, delay into the buttons, E exposed and blade into the overhead, catch him out though, no, even though you plus 1, I'll beat it out with the DP, see 2M, 5M, delay off of the Lord Strike, nice catch with it, into the BD Mox this time, Amara 1 square code over on Umbi's side, super jump, JU same seat, block for it, and check him out with the 5L, gets clipped out with the low, stacks on deck, 5M, and a nice whiff push going over to the light chandeliers, and that's going to be advantage going over to Rowlet. One hit it into the low and 1.8 for Umbi. He gets clipped out for it. One more chunk for it. See back and forth though. When we see the Schneiden come out, there's the right in front of the whiff punch. Wasn't ready for it, however. We see the Unbinding come back though. Catch him out the frame trap. Able to catch him out, and a nice trade coming over in favor of Rowlet. Great overhandness to be ready for that counter here. And that's going to be putting her in set point. See it though. Aggression coming over from Umbi this time. You see the reset off of the 2L into the tick throw. Delay vash once again. No EX versus blade here, but able to cross over in the 5M. No punish out for it. Unfortunately, able to keep up the pressure. We see get too fast for it. The small punish coming over from Rowlet. However, you see Schneiden and a nice bait coming up. We're able to bait out the EX Emerald Sword. And a nice chunk of damage. Once again, putting in Rowlet in the life lead. Facing out for it, the enchanted lands. Like pushing out the corner, gets kicked out with the low, however. He's nice, come back, reset it back, whip punish out though, wasn't ready for a full convert though, reset out to the Mag, the lay mash this time, not trying to catch out on these. Alright, reset into the exit, will she cash out in super? No, EX flat 10 burn. One more hit towards the corner, this might be it for Umbi though. See, projectiles clash, no punish on the 5H though, save cancels into it. We see slowly, not able to cross over on those projectiles in here, spot dodge it out though. Pokes out for it though, slowly getting chipped away, but Umbi's gonna have to find a way to get out of this situation. I see a chip in once more. 5-8, no punish on it though. Spot dodge to keep it safe now. EX Frozen Blade burned up. And Line Chantilly could be what he needs. A nice down tech over for out to keep the pressure. And the Schneiden just poking away at Umbi for the sweep.
And run back for Grands. Rowlet is looking very, very, very strong today.
Yeah, very strong run. Still able to keep it up against Umbi. Gonna be able to get the run back.
Real quick, what we get Magus back in here. I'm gonna plug the match arena one last time. Probably not last time, probably plug it again. But one more time. Let me see how many codes we have left. We've got 20 more codes. So 10 more, just $3. If you haven't used it yet, just hop in. The link is in chat as well as the code. Oh, nice. Thank you, Lid. Rowlet and Magus, you guys are good to start.
Percival versus Beelzebub. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, the grand finals. Let's get it underway. We see the light cast caliber into the Uniside. No, ready for the plat sense. Still ready, focused on. No, advantage over it. Able to punish out the kids. 5H with a jump in and full combo as well. Pushing Magus to the corner. Spot dodge on the 5H. No punish out for it. EX Uniside out of the corner, but we see the reset pressure off with a back throw once again into the mount. The plat set come over on Rowlet's side too. See the jump in. Full conversion off of it too into the Soriz end. Anti-air in favor. You don't catch it out though. No, EX Flies not able to catch it out though, but Max not able to get too much of punish. We're using the EX field. Interrupt on the Karma and catching him out with the 5M afterwards for round 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
Back and forth, but preemptive flat send still working out of that Unisonic. Crossover get push out though, no full counter hit confirmed. Catching her out on the crossover too here. See the pressure getting started with the teleport. Low into the gas caliber. Keep a safe pressure, not that time though. Overhead getting checked out with the 2 pushing into the corner with the gas caliber convert. Facing out for it, you can see it's on burn. And has the super. Great stuff to see the legs here come out. Not gonna be enough to kill though, but set up for it. No, flat set. Not allowing you to do anything. Tries to bait out the DP, but jump back over for Magus. See him push back from corner to corner, but we're back to the mid screen already. No, EX flat set to get out, but we're pushing you there. See, jump to bait out the throw here. Magus ready to start with though. Jump in. Not plus there actually is able to check it out with the 5L. See it once again. Back to the full screen. Black Clyde spot dodge. Soriz entered up the charge on it though. Great way to look over this time. Call out on the teleport. Cancel it to nothing. Trying to keep it safe. See EX Black Clyde's going for a bit more chip. Soriz in convert. No, unfortunate stuff for Rowlet. Gonna take a bit more chip for it though. In favor of Rowlet though. Not too much pressure. Just trying to bait out of field. See it once more. EX Black Clyde's burn for it though. Enter in favor of Magus. Able to get the pressure started though. And able to bait out the DP from the auto combo. We're going to a round 3.
Battle 3. Engage.
The first game start. Unisonic. Connor trying to move. Meaty 5H and get his caliber. An empty jump. Catching Magus out though. Able to get full stacks of the trauma ray on deck. See it. Auto combo. VOD caliber. Counter hit confirmed though. A bit too high to get the follow up of the EX. Fortunately for Rowlet back though. Ready for the early attack this time. And Can't go any favor, no one. Cancel into the Schneider. See, super jump, able to bait it out this time. Catching him out with the overhead though, no full convert off of that though. Forcing his turn back with the EX Unison. See Schneider counter hit. Not much game for the throw here, and able to get the punish out with the JL. No cancel into anything, and reset it back. Air to air in favor of Rowlet once more. See, neutral jumps going out there trying to bait out the Unison. Punish. We see able to get out of the corner with the teleport. He's spacing out the black flies and the chaos caliber once again. No, caught the run up with the Soriz and again air to air, tries to go for the air to air. Unfortunately, just a bit too high to get anything else. So he gets turned back up. He gets caught with the counter confirm, misses out on the 5M though. So at least that life over for Rowlet. The Vex clips out with the EX Unison. That's gonna be game 1 going over to Magus.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
See black flag coming out, the spot dodge out, wasn't ready to check it. You see the close heavy going right into it. Unisonic to whiff punish up the 5H, no full convert off it. Delay DP coming over for Rowlet. 3 stacks on deck. See jump back over into the auto combo. The air fair of it, able to get it, go left right, make some tricky stuff, and bait out though, wasn't ready to block it though, no full convert off of that sweep unfortunately. Max able to get the throw afterwards. See now pull that once again with the DP able to catch it out, the reset off of the Lord Strike into the XC. Stacks on decks though, so he plus though, set it off into the Schneider. Let him out the air once more here, keeping it safe. Tries to go for the tick throw, Magus catch out to the DP afterwards. JU bit too high to get any follow up. The Rowlet not following up for the medium and air in favor of Magus. No full convert off of that JH though. See Black Fly's starting to get a bit more chip though. Same thing with the medium cast caliber. Is reset it back. EX Karma to get the plus frames. Tick overhead. See the run up X still getting it up with the 2M. And once again, no full convert off of it. And the Antoon then getting punched out with the charge Black Fly.
Battle 2. Engage.
You're gonna give it up for round 2. Back and forth, spot dodge on the black flies. What a whip punch, no full convert off of it though. Tries to double up on it, but it's punished out with the Unison. Air in favor of no one. But Rowlet still able to punish out the Unison even with it nicely done here. Early on the jump, and Magus able to get out though. Nice block on the Chaos Caliber. Yeah, I'm on the other side though. Canceling the Schneider. Wasn't ready for the tech back. Crossover getting punished out though. Hard knockdown with the Soriz and set up with the medium 2L here. Max expecting it though. Air in favor of Magus. So he's able to catch it around the power out the low 2. EX Black Flies burn. Set up with it. Into the DP, 2M punch, not too much for Rowlet, but able to get a decent amount of damage in here and the life lead. Next on deck though, down with the Antoon, then Soriz not clipping out Mag, is able to take his turn back, lose it out though, goes to the teleport to get out of the corner though. The EX Usock, no, Plat 10 coming over for Rowlet, 5M check, charge, Black Flies, 5H into the Soriz, and once again, back and forth.
Battle 3. Engage.
Chaos Color catching the walk up for the first strike. Not too much damage as we see Rowlet already taking a lead with that 5H and trading it back once again. With push coming from Magus. The same from Rowlet on that interrupt. Horizon a bit early on the air here. And a nice check over on that Plats and double up on it. No, chooses to respect the mix up this time. It gets caught with the Karma frame track. We'll convert off into the Chaos Caliber. DP once again here. You gotta be patient with it. As you see, tries to get up with the bar once more. Magus ready to check him out of the plus frames on the Unisock. No light confirm off. No full like a profit. And unfortunately, as we reset it back to the full screen. 2 stacks on deck. The Lord Strike here. And caught him out of the air here. It's too far to get up the 5H though, but the run up X seal was the full sequence. EX Plats 10 burn. Still with the setup here. Jump there to catch him out though. Able to beat out the DP and an empty jump throw. Gonna be able to tie it up.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Get it even. Let's see how it goes in game 3 here. 5H. Able to get the 3 stacks of trauma ray. Block on the Unison. Gets caught with the frame trap though. 5H into Light Chaos Caliber. See the Black Flies coming at the super jump to get herself out of the corner. And so it's into nothing. Unison to get himself alpha, but a nice hit down here into the Horizon once again. No punch on the trauma ray, fortunately for Rowlet. Able to double back though. Medium Black Fly. Super jump once again to get out of the corner. Tries to jump out though. Will we see a teleport coming from X? No, he's not getting denied out though. Tries to delay with it, but the crossover coming in clutch. Max able to get the side switch and the punish on the jump in and cashing it out as well. Good grip of damage out here. Calm on with the lows. You'll see this out for a jump back. No Unison. Finally coming back up though. Gonna be able to catch him out with it. Quick check goes for the side switch and tries to go for the throw afterwards, but what a backdash coming over for Rowlet. And the same thing on the 2H, a bit too far to get anything. Catching him out with the match, and we're going right into the Ferretta Crone animation along with it.
Battle 2. Engage.
And forward though, did flats in to get out the Unisonic. 2M, no convert into the Chaos Caliber, respecting the jumping, coming around outside, the teleport to get out, the what a whiff punish out with the 5M, and the black flies too though, not able to get anything more from it though, but a nice chunk of damage coming over outside. Once again, denied the dive kick. CZ, Mock to get the plus frame. Delay of foot though, a bit too far to get the throw that was working for it though. Nice spacing over for Rowlet, tries to go for the air once more, but a bit too late on it. But still able to catch him out with the flats and able to keep him the skies on the Mac though. What a JU fade out the close heavy. And let's confirm off with, and a 2M catching the walk up as well. Oh, Round taking the
Battle 1. Engage.
Here's though. Set it back to neutral. Spot dodge on the projectile. Air Route again. Not letting you have those dive kicks. Pressure back to the corner. Respected for the XCL. Just a sweep to get the hard knockdown. And baiting it out though. Caught him out with the frame trap off of the jump into. Missed out the combo, but still advantage over to Rowlet. There's a nice chunk of damage. EX Knight and you see the medium cast caliber. Teleport out, however. Jumps more of it. Able to catch him out. Flats in, burned in here. No stacks on deck. And no tech over for it though. And able to bait out the 2H attempt with a jump in. Safe my guy, and able to catch out the throw wave too. Everything's going Rowlet's way as they're gonna get a nice convert into the lower wall. That was 30 seconds. The dominance go over for it. We push forward in round 2. We'll see if Magus is gonna be able to bring it back from here. See it back to the neutral once more. They see one side trauma, not able to get the punish on the projectile. See back and forth. Gotta be careful, Soriz and burn. But still here to safe though. Nice DP to get out the jump in attempt. Air to air to favor Rowlet once again. Pushing Magus towards the corner. Gets clipped out with the low here. As we see, frame tap in to try to stagger out from the auto combo. Magus ready with the 5L check. See a double out once more though. No full convert off a crossover to keep it back towards the mid screen. Block on the medium cast caliber. Air once again. I know you're going for it though. Wasn't ready for the field, however, but able to disrespect the meaty 5H though. And a close heavy, gonna be able to catch it out though. That's gonna be so much damage. Missed out the 2U, but goes for the reset off of the X seal. Gonna be at the EX flat sand burn. What's the setup for it though? Lead double back though. Able to bait out the throw, but a bit too high to get the follow up of the JL. 2H not able to catch out the Unisoc. Fortunately for Magus, able to catch him out with it. Empty jumps, tries to bait out the DP. Nothing gained for it though. Ray started on defense. Jump out though. No 2H coming in a bit too far to get anything out though. Wasn't ready for the convert into the Karma. EX Rise and Burn. Gotta be careful with the full chip out. And the EX flat sand catching Magus trying to move. And we got a reset on our hands.
Charlotta is playing insane right now.
Easy. She's covering all the options here and catching him when he's least expecting it with all of the X seals too.
Yeah. Really just punishing everything.
On the dive kicks to the projectiles. We'll see if she can be able to keep it up on this reset. Both on loser's side. Let's see the battle one engage start. Jumping across, keep it empty. What a punish with the 5M. Able to get the stock center. Empty jump into the match. EX Knight and Bird. Magus taking his turn back forward. Jumping ready for it and ready for the anti-air convert as well in the EX Karma. Keeping up the space off of that light chaos caliber. We see the stacks on deck. Preemptive flat sand coming in once again here. See it coming in. Now you'll get the whiff punch. Same thing on the 5H. Air in favor of Noah. See it jump back and forth. Able to call it through and able to catch out the bait DP. Full convert off of it into the Horizon. Tries to pick out, go for close heavy, but a bit too close for it though, and misses out on the stage jump block in here. No criminal here, confirm off it. Once again, ready for it. And we see Magus ready to keep it out. The full convert off into the black sphere. No, too far here. That's where it's going for Rowlet. Though. See trading back and forth on those whiffs here. We see another reset life. Pushing Magus to the corner. Catch out the teleport though. This could be what she needs. Trying to go for close heavy. A bit too slow on that trade trap here. Teleport coming out into the DP. A bit too slow on the check though. JU to catch him out. And wasn't ready to block the close light.
Battle 2. Engage.
When they're all going over to Magus, you see it. 5M cancel into it though. Nice 2M check over from Magus. JU able to get the full punch out this time off the auto combo. Dodge, cancel into the Shite and nice counter hit confirmed. You see it though. Able to get the black flies and cancel into the Shite too. Nice chunk of damage coming off of that punish. As you see, EX Shite and Burn once more. Rally respecting it as well though. And cancel into it and able to get the run up close H2. Nice where it's going for it. Keeping it simple. ready to get started and catch him out the Unisonic. Will you see the super come out though? Is that a bit too late? No, still able to catch it out even with the delay here. Tries to stare it out with the DP into the overhead. Catch him out though. Crouch confirm into the Schneider and EX Unisonic to disrespect the pressure, but really expectable. Same thing on the Karma. I'm gonna catch him out though. Nothing else to really cancel into. We got the Black Fly still on usage and the Unisonic coming back up. The setup here goes for it. EX on Tuna, catch him out of the air. No air block will set unfortunately from that range. See the air there in favor of Magus as he able to catch it out. The tries to get out of DP once more. Getting clipped out for it. Doubles up on it. God, watch his legs there with the EX Schneiden's coming out too. And the Life Elite going over towards Rowlet though. Gonna be comfortable with it. As he's able to catch him trying to move though. Gonna be looking for the chip out. And that's Horizon gonna catch him trying to press forward.
Battle 3, engage.
For round 3, still keeping it neck and neck though. Able to get the first punish though. Wasn't ready for the jump in. Gets caught trying to press forward though. Simple Horizon correct though. Slowly pushing Magus out of the corner. And was ready. Caught him trying to move though. You see a setup for it though. Stock into the on Zindan. Playing it patient though. Like the layup on the teleport he gets out, but the super jump for Rowlet to just get himself out of the corner. Enter in favor of no one left with that clash though, but still Max is gonna be able to teleport out though. Disrespects the 5H with the DP. Caught him out of the skies with it. Able to bail out though. No, a bit too early on the jump in. Reset off a bit though. Missed out on the meaty. Magus able to get a small punish for it though. And what an Amare coming on that 2U. Catching him from range, not ready for it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
Push for the game 2. 3 stacks on deck. Double spot dodge to avoid the charge. Black Fly spacing out for it. Make the punch too high to get anything. You see the sick cancel into the Schneider from that range. Jump in. No, Magus ready with the 2H into Karma. See, spacing out for it. Combo land pressure about the able to beat out the DP this time. Small reward with only the 5H, so able to catch him out the no full counter, confirm off that Chaos Caliber. As we see EX Black Fly Spirit catching him out though. Take overhead though. No, keeping it out. Schneider catching his legs once more. Horizon whiffing out for it. Tries to disrespect him out though. Magus not ready for the full punishment there either. See the EX Black Fly Spirit. Karma ready to catch him out though. Wasn't ready to punish out though. Ready to block the overhead though. Nice check with the 5M though. Magus expecting it. See one stack on deck. Could be with the EX Unisonic to force his way in once again. Cancel into the Schneider. Check coming in from both sides. Whiff punch cancel into it. Enter in favor of no one. Rowlet's still stuck in the corner. Look for opportunity. Keeping these jumps empty. Not trying to get counter hit. Gets caught trying to press a button with the EX Black Flies. Nice coverage with it. And the advantage over towards Magus. Blocking the Horizon. And the EX Unisonic catching the back dash.
Battle 2, engage.
You know, once more here. Stock dodge on the Black Flies. 2 stocks on deck. See it though. 4 for it. See nothing gained for it though. Oh no, I'm zoomed in getting the first strike though. Enter in favor of Rowlet, able to push out the medium Mach come out though, and able to bait out the DP. Resets off into the Mach though, able to catch him out with the 2M. No counter, convert off of that unfortunately. As we see it back, teleport towards the mid screen. Not ready for the Unisonic this time. Magus able to take his turn once again here. Gets caught out with the lowest roll for the Mia Chaos Caliber. Spacing out with the light one too here. Jump in, ready to respect it. EX Schneider able to catch him out though. Safe to set. Caught him out with the FD jump X seal. Wasn't expecting it. We see the stocks on deck, 3 stacks of Trauma Ray on deck, and we see the Lord Strike coming back in the corner. Be careful. Unisonic keep it up the plus face. The late coming over from both sides. His patience coming up, be careful with it. And what a whip punish right into the Horizon. 2 tries to catch him out the Schneider, but a jump over from Magus. Not able to get the push. And what an interrupt. Counter hit convert into the Horizon too.
Battle 3,
Going back
engage.
to a third round here. Karma coming in though. Still plus from that sequence. Cancel into the stagger off of the 2M here. Wasn't ready for the platform. Once again, the see jump in. Not ready for the cross up though. And Magus is able to take its turn back and get the punish for it. They're finally gonna bait it out once again here. Small amount of chunk of damage coming up with the light here. Crouch around, but not able to get a light for a bit too far. Wasn't ready for the crouching either. Cancel in for it though. Jumping in, bait out the throw here. Ready to block the Unisonic. Still very patient, though gets clipped out with the Mia Chaos Caliber low. And in favor of Magus actually resets off of it, goes for the tick throw after it. Sounds pretty good. Able to catch it out though, ready to block it. I think that was the safe jump. Able to block it too. Will he be able to get the punish? No, but able to catch her. The interrupt with the 5M. And we got a tied set so far.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
A bit of a breather. Let's go right into game 3. Save neutral, set back up, teleport in, come over from Magus this time. See, I'm doing sure to keep it safe. Though gets clipped out with the low. Unfortunately, stuff though. And able to bait out the DP. Will he cash it out though? That should be a wall bounce. That'll get the full convert off of the 5H2. Keeps it simple into the tick throw. Or check for it though. Nice punish out for it though. Not too much reward from that. Unfortunately, Unisonic able to bait out the 2H and punish it. The frame trap off with it like Chaos Caliber. This time with the medium. Rowlet remaining patient. JU to get his stuff up. Magus able to take his turn back as a result of it though. Jump in. Langson, no punish out for it, and not a true jail string, but able to catch out the meaty 5H once again. Avail the DP, but no secrets out for it though. Able to keep the threat, and what a jump in, a bit too high to get the follow up though. We see the EX Knight and burns it for Magus to take back his turn. EX Unison uses to steal it back once again, and caught out with the Karma. No full converted to the Black Sphere, however. Rowlet's got another reset life, but never mind on the 2M.
Battle 2. Engage.
You see it though, let's go for the trauma rate, but the raw EX Black Flies jump in and try and catch out the throw attempt, but Magus being patient, not ready for the 2-hit, but this time he is. Let's see the EX Karma burn. We'll see gets off of it though. Combo living, empty jump into the 2M though. Rowlet not falling for it, however. See the 5M, it'll get a nice bit of chip there. It's ready to block those low now. Reset into the mock though. Really tech comes over from Magus too. See the EM Chaos Cow burned out though. Gets clipped out with the 5H, so no full counter hit convert. A nice trigger damage going over to Magus side though. Able to get out of the pressure with the DP once again though. Cancel out though. Counter hit confirmed for the 5M. And what a 5L here to catch out the check. EX Horizon burn. Now still not out it. The spot dodge on the EX Black Fly. EX Counter burn. Able to get the spot dodge this time, but no full punish off the tick overhead. Just go for the overhead. Wasn't more from it, but we see Magus ready with the 2M check. Back to full screen. EX on dude and trading out with the Black Flies as well. Super jump for it. JU trying to bait it out though, and that was a punish. Right into game 4.
1. Engage.
See it though. Back and forth. 5L check. He's taking his turn back. Cancel into it. Unisonic respecting it this time. See cancel into Karma. Interrupt that with the 2L. No true punish for that. Be able to catch out the frame trap with the flat 10 once more. Area catch it out in favor of Rowlet. Neutral jump to avoid the Unisonic. We see the mock for the plus frames. Tries to go for a 2U afterwards. Get it with punish out with the EX Unisonic. See the pressure out the late, try to catch out the DP. Super jump, and will push it through though, and able to finally catch out the DP. Not too much reward from that counter, and unfortunately only gets the DP afterwards, but still advantage over as he able to catch him out the frame trap. Jesus to save out the low and wolf. You see back and forth once again. Rowlet with a commanding lead. Max is gonna have to work real hard. We see their set coming over. Not too much is gonna be able to do in that situation. But we haven't seen the anthem come out of Magusheart either. That might be what he needs to get his start though. And no, ready for it. He swept him, taking round 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
5H, catch it on stand up for the round start though. Nice life lead with the unzoomed in too. Messed up the mini mock, but still able to block out the 2M this time, fortunately for her. So you see the Unison. You're gonna take the plus rate. No Karma coming over for you. Flat send coming out. Air coming at the no counter convert off the jump, and unfortunately for Rowlet, but once again back to a commanding life lead. And Magus gonna have to take the advantage. He's gonna get clipped out with all these. No throw gonna be able to punish out Rowlet. And able to bait out the DP too. Full secrets out for it though. Get scale with the auto combo, but this is gonna be still a good grip of damage as Magus catches out with the Black Spear here. What's the secret going for it? Delay. We see stagger off into the throw here. Safe jump. You see here. Mediums cancel out to the Chaos Caliber as well. Super jump. Nice awareness to block the Black Flies in the air. But still, advantage over towards Magus Alpha. As we see, just slowly chipping away at Rowlet with the Chaos Caliber. Gotta be careful for Snipe and ready to block it out this time. We see it though. Close to it. Lord strike, able to catch him out. EX on Zunda coming out though. Not sure if he's out 1. The TP coming out. Able to get through the 1, but not the other.
Battle 3. Engage.
Round 3. Magus is on. 30 point. The Black Flies don't catch out Rowlet trying to move. See the pressure getting started though. Back dash back towards the full screen. Rowlet able to catch out the air here and able to bait it out though. Nice awareness using the JU to avoid the DP attempt as well. Sees the rise and no full hit confirmed, but able to get a bit of chip from that hit too. As you see, we're back to the neutral. Horizon able to punish it out. So advantage over towards it, and the area in favor of Magus not ready for it. Gonna catch him with a DP, and this could be what he needs. Tries to go for the Karma afterwards. Gets cut out with the X seal though. This is out in the full follow up though. But doubles up the X seal once again. As you see, this Horizon bird and immediately set up. See EX Unison bird able to take back his turn though. Still gonna have to work through a good amount of life for it though. Teleport wasn't ready for the call. Super jump to just get out of the situation. They're just trying to maintain the life lead. There's about 50 seconds left on the clock. You not able to get the punish on for it. 5L check though. You want to walk away from the medium Chaos Caliber low. Horizon coming out though. And able to get the punish out with the JL. No cancel into anything. Same thing with the 2U. Tries to go for the X seal, but Magus ready with the throw here. Catch him out with the JU, but no full convert off of that air hit. Fortunately, and just a run up to you. Gonna be able to catch him out. And we're going to the final game.
Oh my god. I feel like Rowlet could have closed that out with a super earlier.
Believe in victory.
Yeah.
Battle 1.
Separation getting intense with his stand, but still able to clutch it out, pushing it to a game 5. We'll see if he's gonna be able to keep it up, or if Magus is gonna be able to clutch it out. See, check the damage, able to catch him out though. Jump in, convert into the Soriz. See 4 stacks on deck though. Soriz not able to catch out for the Lord Strike though. Wasn't ready for it though. See the EX is on, but she's ready for that one. EX slaps in, burned here, empty jump, X seal here, able to catch him out though, nice awareness, sees the 2 HP, and able to bait it out too, wasn't ready for the full punish off for it, but still, another commanding lead coming over for Rowlet, is he gonna have to hold that pressure, Schneider catching him out though, see the full sequence, wanna close heavy, trying to catch out the throw this time though, just to set up with the EX Chaos Cover, not catching him out though, keeping it safe with a double low on the Schneidens, see it, able to get 1 stack, 2 stack here, Karma gets interrupted out of the Soriz, he's gonna cash out into the Chaos Legion. A lot of scaling with the Karma and the auto combo, so I don't think it's going to be enough to kill. He's going to be able to have up the life lead, a small chunk of life left to try and chip out with the Black Flies. Unisonic back up for it. Spot dodge on for the burn. Got to be careful of the Unisonic now too. Same thing with Magus, he's got to be careful with his placing of it though. We see these empty jumps coming at the air in favor of no one. Nice putting himself in the corner, wasn't ready for it, and the party coming over from the DP, unfortunate.
Tried that all tournament.
He's not able to get it though. He's got the lead here. Black Flies catching him out though. Plus there. DP up on the meaty 5H. 3 stacks on deck. You see air in favor of what? You see the auto combo. Able to catch him out with a frame trap though. Push him back once more. Able to get the wall bounce a bit too high from that 5M. Unfortunately for Rowlet, but it's not as good. Air in favor of what? To the clash. You see the DP coming over from both sides though. What a punch. That's so unfortunate. JL is still too high to get anything more from it. Luckily, not 200 worth for it. Able to catch out the super jump though. Wasn't ready for the full convert off of that JL for it though. And Magus is now the one with the lead. It's the rise, and this could be what she needs. See the Mach though, hopping right over the EX Unisoc. Able to catch out the interrupt though. Safe cancel into the Schneiden. See it once more. 2U cancel, double low. As you see it, 5M though. No converted to super. Wasn't confident to hit though. Nice block on the Black Fly, so slowly chipping out there. See the Unisonic choosing to respect it this time. EX Karma into the EX Chaos Caliber here. Let's go for the overhead afterwards. Early tech over for Rowlet. Nice awareness. Knows that she can't avoid any more chip. No, and what a bait for it, but not able to get the full jump in punch. That's so unfortunate. And I was gonna medium Chaos Caliber catching her trying to move. And Magus gonna be taking it over 3-2.
That was so close.
Oh yeah, that's amazing fight over by Rowlet, but Magus able to clutch it out.
Yeah, Rowlet reset the bracket. Almost took the whole thing. Damn, thank you for hopping in on commentary at the end, Spiral.
Oh, great. No problem at all. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Let me finalize the bracket. And that was wild. It was smaller today than it has been the last few weeks, I think, to the Strive beta, but it was pretty stacked. A lot of regulars,
Yeah.
a lot of very solid people. So, Magus, you've graduated. I mentioned earlier we'll be doing what we do with Uni, where we're gonna, once we have 16 graduates, we're gonna do like we called it like the Uni All-Star Tournament, where we took all the people that graduated from these tournaments and just put them in like an invite-only bracket and had them play through, and it was a lot of fun. So we'll definitely be doing the same thing with Granblue. Yeah, otherwise, really quick, other things we have going on. We have Uni tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, if anybody plays Uni, and then we have Plus R on Wednesday at 7 p.m. for anybody that's into that. These are bi-weekly, so the next one, if you've just been watching and thinking of joining, will be 2 weeks from today. If you're at all interested, just hop in Discord, and they all get posted there all the time. What else? What else to shout out? I guess the Match Arena one last time. We've used 34 of the 50 codes. We still have some left. I think everyone that played today kind of deserves as big a pot as possible. So if you haven't used the code, hop in and use it. That was super entertaining for me to watch. I'm glad I got to see Bubs go all the way. Feels good for me as somebody that plays Bubs. But Spiral, do you have anything you want to shout out for yourself?
Yeah, if you're down to follow me on Twitter at SpiroHeroZ, just looking to do a bunch of good old Granblue commentary. So
Awesome. Cool. Let me see where to send everybody. Let's see who else is streaming Granblue. Come on. Sorry, it's taking a second. The only streaming Granblue right now is a Spanish stream. So I think I might actually send you all to... No, I've been streaming a bunch of retro games recently. I'm gonna send you guys to Third Strike. But yeah, thank you again for everybody who came out. It was a lot of fun, as always. And yeah, I'll catch you all in 2 weeks. Oh, wait, actually. So we were thinking of running kind of like, not a gimmick tournament, but a just kind of like a for fun tournament that's not like, has nothing to do with graduation or anything. We did it with uni and it was kind of like we called it like a Taken tournament where people started in really small teams, and as they progress through the bracket, every time they beat a team, they got to steal a player from that team and kind of grow their team through the bracket. So I think we're gonna run that for Granblue. I think it'd be a lot of fun just to kind of just run it pretty much. So I'll have more info about that and I'll post it in Discord in the next couple of days, but just keep an eye out for it. I think it'd be a lot of fun just to run other events besides just this. Yeah, Gardenin, this would be open to anybody. It wouldn't just be like people that were in these tournaments. It's open level. So anybody could join and you just kind of go through. But yeah, I think Granblue people have been showing up a lot recently, and I want to start running more of like the other special events the way we have for Uni and occasionally Dragon Ball. But yeah, okay. Now I'll send you all on a raid. I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there so people could be on the lookout. Otherwise, I will catch you all in a couple weeks.